Day 1 is a remarkable beginning for newborn pups. They enter the world hairless, blind, and deaf, with skin that's translucent and pink, almost fragile to the touch. Weighing only about 5 to 6 grams, these tiny creatures are completely dependent on their mother's warmth and milk for survival. It's a delicate start, but nature has a way of ensuring they thrive. By days 2 and 3, we start to see slight pigmentation on their skin, hinting at where their fur will eventually grow. They remain blind and deaf, their movements limited to wriggling around in search of warmth. It's a simple existence, but every little movement is a step toward growth. As we move into days 4 and 5, whiskers begin to make their appearance, and the ear flaps start developing, although they're still sealed shut. Underneath their skin, fur follicles are forming, setting the stage for the fluffy coats to come. These tiny pups are slowly transforming, even if it's not yet visible. Days 6 and 7 mark the end of their first week. Fine fuzz, reminiscent of peach skin, starts to appear, usually on their backs. They're gaining strength, their grip improving, and they're beginning to crawl more effectively. You can still see the milk bands on their bellies, a clear sign of their reliance on their mother. By days 8 and 9, the pigment on their skin darkens, especially where their fur is thickening. More fur grows on their backs and heads, and as their lungs strengthen, some of their squeaks become louder. It's a small but significant sign of their developing personalities. Days 10 and 11 bring even more changes. Their fur now covers much of their bodies, and their ears begin to separate from their heads, although they're still closed. They're becoming more coordinated, exploring their nest with newfound curiosity, huddling less than before. As we reach days 12 and 13, their eyes start to bulge, preparing to open for the first time. The ears begin to crack open, and the pups become more vocal, practicing their grooming skills. You might even notice their tiny incisors starting to emerge, a sign that they're getting ready for solid food. By day 14, which is around 2 weeks old, their eyes typically open between days 14 and 16. They start reacting to light and movement, becoming more playful and adventurous, wandering short distances from the nest. Their fur is thicker and fuller, a clear indication of their growth. Days 15 and 16 are a turning point. The pups are now fully furred with their eyes wide open and ears fully developed. They begin to hear, and you might catch them nibbling on solid food even though they're still nursing. Rapid weight gain transforms them into mini versions of adult rats. They start socializing, engaging in playful fights with their siblings, showcasing their developing personalities. By day 16, these little pups transition from helpless newborns to curious, mobile juveniles, ready to explore the world around them. It's a fascinating journey, watching them grow and thrive, each day bringing new discoveries and milestones.